Welcome everyone to this Cheapness Affordable Gaming review stream. Emphasis on the affordable because today we're handling a free game, Moonring. Don't worry about a time limit. This is free to claim forever. You can claim at any time unless for some strange reason they all of a sudden want to attach a price to it. But you know, it's been free since the beginning. As you can see, it is trippy with its color scheme, as the thumbnail suggested. It's also sitting on overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, which is incredible for a free-to-play game. So let's get stuck in. You will see, but it's kind of overwhelming with all the text and stuff. Okay, let me delete progress so I can get, because I didn't really focus too much on the tutorial elements. I mean, theoretically that could break the immersion, calling your character in this medieval fantasy world cheapness. As you can see, it's very retro, although much smoother than a retro game. It's very overwhelming, like, it definitely takes the old school approach. You have to type in what you have to ask them about. And you'll see just now when I enter the inventory screen, just over like all these screens, all this text. You speak to multiple people by typing words or clicking to use the current word cloud word. So I'm guessing they'll give one that's easy. You know, one that you know, in case you don't know what to say, they'll put it there. Once a word is in the input box, press enter to say it. Some words are hidden and require typing in fully by hand. So theoretically there are secret things we could talk about. I swear you just sleep too deeply to recall them. I'm sure you'll dream one of these days. Don't try to force it. I've already experimented a bit with this, so it's kind of hard to think of something that might be hidden that you need to say. So, but it probably won't be random. That'll be way too extreme. I know this game is doing quite well, but it's still, you know, free to claim, has its limits. You know. I think we're on a farm, so maybe harvest would do something. As you can see, all these different letters, like shortcuts for things. Right, large portion of healing. Just look at all of this. We have the ranged weapon, rock. Small, smooth, volcanic rock suitable for throwing. We do get to start with a lot of stuff. I'm guessing the life stone is what resurrects us when we die. An area healing technology from the Sibaroon era in the form of a translucent white faceted stone filled with swirling motes of dark blue. Considered an invaluable tool by those who follow the Lords of Dust of their strange aversion to witchcraft and its curative potions. Okay. Okay, detection radius, it just like you can sneak. They will tell you how to do that just now. I just want to go speak to the cow. Cow. Oh wait, you can't speak to the cow, alright. Boo. I mean, surely there should be an O between the B and the K. This amber lane lamp is arconic property. Please treat it with appropriate care. Okay, Q, we can enter quiet mode. So we can sneak up on the spider. shows the arc. Okay, finally we hit it. They did say at the start we're bad at throwing. You're engaged in close quarters combat. Being hit will initially reduce your poise. One gauge poise will not regenerate, and the shield will display a flashing X. Ensure you enter close quarters battles with plenty of poise. Critical hit. We killed this insect. Scraps a chitin. The graveyard key is in the locked chest, behind the farmhouse's false wall. Beyond the graves is a cave. I hit a carved stone within and find the stone. Find others who recognize its sign, and may the gods and my beloved be forever blind. Signed, your loving guardian, Karam. Just, notes, alright. Chest behind the farmhouse's false wall. Okay. Okay. They're kind enough to show you, you know, where the false wall is. Yarrow Farm, here be fine hearth, home and heart. Essentially a more fancy live, laugh, love sign. You find a book titled Ancient Siberian 6. One word catches your eye, Era, which means fortress. Accidentally skipped through that text, so maybe we should go for the window? Can we open the window, or do we throw a rock through it? Okay, no. Sometimes even familiar things such as walls may hide secrets. Look out for anomalies and bump into anything that looks different. He unlocks the chest and crumbles to dust. Graveyard key. Alright. E. Graveyard. You mean the one near the well through the woods to the north? Okay, at least that, you know, helped. I find it too sad to visit. Wait, let's go to the notes. Karam. Or Karam. Fine soul through and through. We must keep the farm neutral. It was important to both of us. Well, Karam and I both dreamed of the angels, but that has nothing to do with our work here. Angel. The blind angels offer so much wisdom. I wish you could see the world as I do, child. Life is so vibrant. Life, you see it flickering in every living thing. It is so beautiful. I'm sure you miss Karam as much as I do. Always be wary of Amber. Is that an enemy? Like a destructive force called Amber? Or like, oh, beware of this person named Amber. That mist will drive you mad. And the beasts it hides. No, let us not speak of such terrible things. These vests. He survived seeing those horrors, poor Karen. What do they do on this farm? Without us, people would starve. And Moon upon Foss is a hungry city. Moon upon Foss. The capital is our best customer. I'm grateful they're so close. It certainly cuts down on trader fees. Close. You can practically see its lights over there glimmering to the southwest. See? You now know the whereabouts of Moss upon Foss. Use M to check your map when you're ready. Okay, and then the final thing, trader fees. Don't misunderstand, I'm grateful they lug our products to town. I just wish they were less expensive. Alright. Can you do dream again? You'll finally know which god has chosen you. You're a little older than most, Dreamless. I wonder what dear Karen would have made of it. Okay, so we're like esoteric RPG term. We are the Dreamless. Most dream by their 20th year. Apart from the Archon, of course. Archon. The Archon means well, but they're far too old. I'm glad they're looking for another viable candidate. Ah, perhaps you should start a petition. So much lore already. Which of the 5 will it be, I wonder? There are 5 gods. Surely you know them. Our Lady of the Sanguine Moon, there's Harlequin, the Lords of Dust, the Great Forest Wolf, the Blind Angels. There are the 5, although, of course, we only follow one. I'm guessing they're the Blind Angels. Other gods. I'd rather not speak of them further. It is unseemly. Let others follow who they must. If otherwise, I do not think that can be said of the Archon anymore. Valuable. Well, technically all Archons are dreamless. Supposedly it allows them neutrality. But can you truly trust anyone godless? So I'm guessing that according to the neutral, those who don't believe in any of them. Although neutrality can exist because the farm's neutral, so they'll sell to anyone. You are dreamless after all. You never know, you could be the new Archon. Keeper of balance. Okay, godless. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to suggest. Die. You'll have a dream and then I won't have to worry so. So you don't pick who to worship, those who you worship pick you, which is interesting lore-wise. It's important for an Archon to be neutral. In truth, I prefer their favorite angels. At least a little. Okay. Lore dump. Wait, is this the map? Surely it's not this big. I mean, it can be, surely. Adventure. The mushroom fields make you a bit slow, so I'm not gonna go into it. Sunrise North, Hawkthorn, Family Cemetery. Brave reads, Mr. Kibbles, you hated everyone, we loved you regardless. Grand Hawkthorn, at rest at last. The grave reads, to my beloved Karam, Ember took you from the world, but not my heart. Are there secret trees? Dungeon preparation. You have found the entrance to the dungeon. Press enter or click over your character if you wish to brave its dangers. Warning, you'll be unable to leave until you find the master key within. Okay, maybe we should save if it does have a save function. Okay, now auto save, so yeah, I guess if we have to die, we have to die, because which makes sense. It does have a permadeath mode you can choose to play. This is a dungeon. The doors will lock once you enter. You will have to find the master key to leave. If you die, the dungeon will reconfigure. Are you sure you wish to enter? Okay, so as a procedural generation tune. Nice. Alright, let's enter. I mean, it's the first dungeon. They didn't tell me to go buy weapons or anything. Yes, please. Those. Webbing, more rocks. Inventory. Can we pick up the glowing mushroom? I guess not. Seems what you can pick up will automatically be picked up. I'm sneaking, although I'm not sure. Ooh, there's something down here. It might be a bit tedious to bump into everything, but I want them secrets. Pot. What do you want to do with the pot? Okay, they didn't explain what to do with pots, so... break pot. You're affected by status change. Flashing icons in status area will show you what the effect is. The effect will wear off over time and vanish when the bar behind the icon reaches the bottom. Oily. Being oily means that you catch fire far more easily and remain on fire for longer. I assume that's what it would mean. On the left. Useful. So far, this is a rubbish dungeon. Okay, they saw me. Go to quiet mode. Okay, that only did poise damage. You've been hit, don't worry, if it only affected your poise, which will recharge once you clear out enemies. No, being hit also stops you being quiet. Okay, cool, we killed a beetle. Sticky status. Being sticky means they will no longer dodge any attacks, regardless of your finesse. You can avoid webs by bumping them on quiet mode. Oh, okay. What do you want to do? Splash water on yourself? Not yet. Oh. Armor block 4. 2 turns, it would heal my poise, it seems. Okay, my poise is now... Oof, okay. Be careful, you're gaining a status change. No flashing icons in the status area show you what the effect will be. If the bar behind the icon fills to the top, avoid further exposure to make the bar fall. Okay, poison. So I have to avoid this Scarabee thing. Change target by pressing tab and clicking the icon on the left panel, or clicking the desired target with left click. That is a big old hit. Alright, we're gonna die. Okay, we died. Killed by Scarab. Press the reload. Lost. Autosave. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, notes. Maybe I should have read that. Oh. Tutorials. Where are the tutorials? Okay, no, I think that's what. Looking through. There's something really battered me there. Boy is broken. I'm gonna start singing Poison. The boys is healing at least. Yeah, you have to kind of do the Crypt of the Necrodancer thing and anticipate their movements. Okay, wait, I do have healing potions, I think. Let's be quiet. I'm picking up rocks, but they do very little damage. Okay, these are some sort of flying insect. At least they die easy. So detailed, they just even told you that the corpse fell into the water. Hey Rashav, hey Cheapness, how are you doing? Does Moonring come with a mood ring? Did its absolute punishment? Well, maybe, because as you see, like, look how overwhelming all of this, like, text is. I wouldn't be surprised if it has joke items like that. Thanks for joining the stream. I see someone else has joined the stream too. Thanks for joining. This game is free to claim on Steam, Moonring. And there's no time limit on it, so you can get it anytime. It was just free from the start. Co-creators, one of the co-creators, I think, of Fable or some other famous RPG or game just made this. And because of its quality and because it's free, you know, it's sitting on overwhelmingly positive. So if anyone's interested, you know, free is free. And I would be surprised if there are many modern PCs that won't be able to run this with its pixel art style and essentially turn-based nature. Okay, we killed the bugs. Okay, okay, yes, you can do the Crypt of the Necrodancer thing. I was a bit afraid, but we couldn't do it, and you would always have to eat the damage. We still have poise. Okay, cool. Okay, let's run away to heal our poise a bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's... Hopefully... Come on. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Okay, good, good. We managed to kill the swarm. Okay. I forgot to put quiet on again. Because now we're webbed and sticky and slower. Splash water on yourself? What does that do? Okay. Well, wetness. Oh, okay. It removed some of the web, but I'm guessing this makes us more susceptible to electric attacks. At least that's what I learned, you know, watching Pokemon. Turn quiet mode on again. Just reminding us that we're at low health. Okay, did it see us? I don't think it has seen us. Yeah, okay, because we're outside of its range of notice. Oh, they get to just attack me? Okay. Always broken. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this healing item. Wait, you can throw it? Like, the old school, you know, approach like in point-click adventure games where you could like, okay, talk to it. It's instead of just being context specific, like it has 3 options with the mouse, you have to type it in, so you can say, okay, talk to this box. Push box, pull box, use box. Yeah, so you could throw the large potion theoretically at someone. I don't know, maybe we can heal these bugs, I don't know. I hope you're doing well, Rashab, and anyone else is joining the stream. Drink. Okay, drink. This bottle will allow you to craft. You have an empty flask. This bottle will allow you to craft potions from blood vials and any herbs you find. Those with greater perception are able to use fewer blood vials when crafting their potions. Okay, so we can level up, it seems. It's just I have not seen a character screen or anything like that yet. Oh, what? Heal my poise. It doesn't want to attack. Because it's also in bad shape. Okay, good. If we die again, I'm gonna go search around somewhere else. Maybe we do need to buy weapons or something like that. Because all we have is a dagger and some rocks to throw them. Although maybe I should throw more rocks. Okay, something may have detected me. Okay, let us throw a rock at them. Another rock. Okay, good. Let's run away to recharge our poise. Make some poise, as the song says. Okay, they're kind of susceptible to the rocks. Maybe I should just, since I have the poise, maybe I can just get a melee and save on the rocks. Okay, yeah. We're being cheap, even when it comes to the, you know, free item of stone. A grill. I'm guessing this is a trap of some kind. Okay, let's step on it. Oh, okay. I guess not. Rosettas. You have picked up a Rosetta. Use it to learn the nature of one unidentified object in your pack. Oh, okay. Alright, so like classic roleplay, you know, instead of paying a merchant, you can use that item. Bumping into walls to see if there's a secret item behind it. I mean, I can can see why this game is well received. Not just because it's free, like, you know, it's, I mean, sure, the classic approach might be a bit off-putting. As I mentioned, it's, you know, like, overwhelming. But, you know, you get the grips of it. And if that map's really as big as it is, you're probably gonna get tired of the game way before you reach the end of the map. Speaking of, they recently remastered Sacred 2, which I'm guessing, you know, had a similar issue. Okay, it can't see us. Okay, now it can see us. I thought if I waited, it wouldn't see us. Silver Wolf. Throw a dagger. Oh no, throw a rock. Boys is gone, but this animal takes a while to go forward. And now it doesn't really want to deal with us anymore. Oh. Okay, fortunately that only made us hot. We got out in time before, you know, we started burning. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna die here. At least I burned some stuff. Okay, let's explore the wider world a bit. Hopefully I can find a better weapon, some armor, something. I mean, we're just letting this cow roam, it seems. That's bad form practice. Some sort of item? Large potion of healing. Okay, cool. We can't just explore willy-nilly though. We do need food, it seems, because there's like a hunger bar or hunger thing in the corner of the screen. Maybe like one of the mushrooms could sate us. Set exchange rot. What does the rot do? Maybe this field is more friendly? Bright fruit decayed into moldy fruit, but I barely had it. Okay, might as well eat it. I ate spoiled fruit. Okay, let's go out of quiet mode and see if I can harvest. Okay. Press escape to open the top menu. You can look at your character stats, see a map of the overworld, And okay, right. Next, all right, inventory, no, a great forest wolf. Okay, see, like really overrun. Look at all the stats stuff, like be aware of. Overworld. This is a view of the Calderan overworld. You can zoom into any location by pressing enter or click on yourself. Time flies 10 times faster, so watch your food supplies or your poise regeneration will slow down. A flower icon on the overworld map shows the position of a useful plant. If you enter these areas, you will find a herb for potion crafting. Affected by status change. Okay, but it's not inherently dangerous. The moistness makes it harder for you to catch fire. However, it is much easier to gain the rotting status, which will never wear off while you're wet. Okay. Footprints on the overall map show the position of prey whose pelt or meat is valuable. You're now standing in the same location as huntable prey. If you enter this area, you can kill the animal for meat or fur. Okay, this silver wolf is hunting me. I want that sweet, sweet hedgehog meat. Well, I have to go here because this animal isn't particularly clever. Okay, I've run out of rocks. Okay, silver wolf hide. Rocks. So we killed the wolf and we killed the hedgehog, which, you know, isn't bad. Is there anything else for us to get here? Doesn't seem like it. You've entered the toxic mist known as Amber. Amber will slowly drive you mad and may harbor other horrors. A ward filled with amber vein oil will dispel these evil mists. Fill the ward with oil when it becomes empty. Okay, so here we can rest until the amber goes away, I guess. Food. Can we actually sleep in the bed? No. Okay. thing is, it's making me like want to go back to this what is dungeon. Perhaps a chitin. Wait, then journal. There's like a quest. We went to visit the grave of the cat. Okay, let us heal these boys. They seem to know where I am, but not completely because I'm out of their range. Okay, good. Almost looked as though my camera froze. No, I was just holding the Sean Bean hand gesture or something. Throwing daggers, okay. Equip throwing daggers. Cannot wield with current stats. Well, that's unpleasant. Like, you can't even use, like, can't even throw knives. Not even badly. Your ward flares as the amber vein hits the glowing luminescent stone. Your ward is filled. I'm guessing that's the oil lamp we need to chase off the, you know, the amber. File of blood. We can use that to create a potion, I believe. You sense a new presence in the dungeon? Yes. Is that a bug? Okay, it's a swarm. I was afraid it was gonna be like really dangerous, but no. Just a particularly annoyed swarm of bugs. So enemies will come after a while, sort of respawn. Boy is broken. Am I really gonna have to use the health potion already? Drink. Okay. We got our boys back. Let's... Okay, these bugs are really agitated. Okay, let's throw... Okay, I don't have rocks. Heal our boys. Okay, cool. I mean, since we don't have rocks, we might as well run away and keep our cool. There's a new presence in the dungeon. Okay. A silver wolf is a bit tricky without... Okay. Okay. Heal. Come on. Okay, now friends or... Okay, this wolf's a bit more clever than the other wolf. At least we killed that wolf. Okay, heal again. Oi. Quiet. Hopefully, we'll be able to survive this in the counter. But this is a tricky game so far. I mean, especially since, like, we can't even use throwing daggers, so I'm not sure if even if we, you know, bought new weapons, we'd actually be able to use them. Boy. Okay, good. Kill the bug. Your ward spot there says the last of the amber bane oil burns off. You're now vulnerable to amber. Wait, do the dungeons also give off amber? Amber ward oil. Oh wait, it's like usable okay, alright. So you get the one for the overworld and you get this one to just ward off specific instances of amber, like certain enemies? that beetle with little fanfare. Go back into quiet mode. Okay. Throwing daggers. There's something moving about up there. Then we're collecting rocks again. Hopefully we can reclaim our poise so that we don't have to use another rock on this wall. Okay, so the wolves are slow. And since it's half elf, it's reconsidering fighting. But it seems like in the dungeon we don't get the loot that you get on the overworld. Because I guess because, you know, it's they respawn actually on the overworld. So otherwise you could just grind out and get all these like wolf pelts and stuff. Brisket, okay. Come on. Okay, we're back at full poise. Wait. Ooh, that was a bad one. At least we're understanding how to fight in this game. So far, it's very indirect. And, you know, some people won't like doing this, but... Yes, okay. Took a bit of a risk there, but, you know, the wolf is dead. Go back into quiet mode. There's wolves den, filled with bones. Also, anyone who's watching, please remember I didn't make a short about 12 is better than 6. It's kind of like Hotline Miami without the color, and it's a western. But that is free to claim until tomorrow. I'm not sure when tomorrow, but remember I'm working on South African Standard Time, so that confusion may lead to you missing it. So please, if you're interested in that game, please claim it as soon as possible on Steam. It's a fun enough thing. Not as like visceral as Hotline Miami, but you know, it does have its merits. And its music is also great, but in a completely different way. You know, it's this kind of like Western rock fusion thing going on. I was just about to ask if you could pet the wolf. I'm not sure. There must be like, because like there's cows you can talk to in this game and stuff. So surely there's gonna be a friendly wolf, or there could be like a weird instance where you can have like a context-specific thing. And just say pet wolf. Surely somewhere like that would exist in this game. Potion of silence, thick liquid made from the secretion of moon moths. Contact with skin causes deafness, which is particularly useful when faced with a particularly unskilled bard. See, like this game, like humor is like at the heart of a great many of the things they do, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a wolf petting thing you can do. Like, or at the very least, like, when they say you can throw a potion, you can throw a healing potion or some food at the wolf. And literally feed them. Shops restocked. I've never been to a shop yet, so that's not particularly useful. Okay, quiet mode, quiet mode. Risk it. Okay, yes, yes. I mean, really, how big is this dungeon, you know? I want to continue with the main quest. I really don't want to come back here. What are we actually supposed to find here again? Notes, I hit a carved stone within it, find the stone. Find others who recognize its sign. Because until we don't proceed with the main quest, I believe we can't upgrade our skills and level up and stuff. $104 guineas. Like, that's an actual currency somewhere, but I can't remember where. Like an old British currency, I think. Or maybe it's like guinea fowl. I'll give you these free birds, you know, it's kind of like a bartering system. Makes the RPG inventory thing make even less sense. Because you have 104 guinea fowl in your pocket. Okay, we picked up water. Is that just to get wet on the fly? Does this thing actually tell us where to go? And the thing is, since we don't get all the loot you would get on the overworld, it might not be as worthwhile to explore all of this place. I mean, we're getting throwing knives, but as I mentioned just now, earlier, we can't use them yet. At least we're getting rocks. I mean, but this is like a beefy old school RPG, you know, for people who really want to grind this thing out. Especially if the map is as big as it may be. You know. A beetle bursts forth from the floor nearby. Like, you know, I keep coming to the joke like, ooh, Paul McCartney sprout from the floor. I mean, they did sing that. He did sing that song like Jitterbug with David Bowie, right? Okay, I've got 20 rocks. Checking here, we died on the one side. Okay. And who knows how many like hidden walls I'm missing it. Hopefully with the perception skill, that would improve. It will show you, okay, you can open this wall, or there's something weird here. I mean, as some of you may have seen with my free games shorts, the last couple of days were really extreme when it came to the free-to-claim stuff. You know, there was a lot of... there was, One Shift, I think about the Wisp, 12 is better than 6, that's still free. And also the, Bulb Boy, that point-and-click adventure game, Bulb Boy, which did really well. Like, people liked how weird it looked, I guess. Took the risk, we didn't lose out. Alright, cool. And I should make more shorts of the free forever games, because when it comes to related videos I put on the shorts, when it comes to for the free to claim stuff, you kind of have to make the related video a game that's always free, so that they will always possibly, you know, go to that next video. And I only have a chain of 2 of those, really, Kingdom and Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance. Because I would prefer to have like a full review done than make the tiny review of it. And this is probably something worth making a full review about, although to play it properly it's probably gonna take a while. Fill an empty bottle with water, no. Splash water on yourself. I'm not sure everything that water does. I mean, takes away webbing. Bolts. Splash water on yourself again. At least we get some of the items, like scrap the chitin. I mean, that's like worth 20 guineas or something. Don't worry, the color scheme does change a bit. There are like red areas and stuff too. It's not just green and purple. Okay. Regain that, boys. Regain it. Speaking of hidden walls, I've been considering, because we're now back in the variety streaming time, because I finished Silk Song last night. So I'm gonna go back to playing a whole lot of weird stuff. You may have seen my schedule go up. I don't know if we'll be able to play Team Fortress 2, because for some reason it's struggling to download. It's having online errors. I think it might be on Steam's end for some reason. But on Saturday we will be playing Northern Journey, and then on Sunday too. So instead of having a bunch of days playing the same game, we're like 2 in a row, and that should be enough. Maybe come back to it later if the game takes me that long. Because I get the feeling that like some of my best streams were streaming Hollow Knight Silksong, but people kind of got bored, I think, and it like sort of tapered off. Sure, like, not everyone's gonna watch an obscure game like this. But, you know, at least it's interesting. Boys broken again. Okay, I didn't see there was a bolt there earlier. I don't get the bolt yet. Oh, you silly dog. I don't want to waste a rock on... Okay, maybe... I mean, why else have rocks? Yes. You found one chest key. Oh, so that was an important wolf. That was a wolf of some esteem. At least the beetles go down easy. Critical, nice. Alright. Okay, the poise didn't go down enough, so I can afford to risk another shot. Ooh, and another shot. Ooh. Lovely. This, like... There's so many things we can, like, do, but not yet. And, like, I don't know if I made a mistake going here first. If... Okay, this is where we use that key. Black-eyed stone. This stone looks like the one Karen mentioned in the shed note. Perhaps Calera will know something about it. Okay, alright. Now let's go. Because I was afraid that maybe we're not getting any experience for doing this. So, immediately to Caldera. Just, ooh, okay. On a device, some objects are too complex for their purpose to be obvious. Such items require the use of a Rosetta device before they can be successfully activated. Did I die when I got that, or do I have a Rosetta? Okay, I guess I died. Okay, yeah, chitin. Okay, good. Are we on the right path? Yeah, it's just above us. There's an enemy? Oh, okay. Yes, it is. Okay, run. They really bred in that enclosed environment up there. Hopefully another one doesn't just come there. Okay, come on. Heal poise faster. Okay, good. It really feels like there was a hidden door that something else opened up top here, I believe. Plus, combine that with like the enemies that spawn randomly. You know, you're not necessarily safe once you've cleared the place out. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Finally. Insert the master key into the door at the top of the stairs. The key turns to dust as the door opens to the outside world. Okay. There might be more stuff to talk about. Grand Hawk Fawn. Mr. Kibbles. And I think that's Karen. Where did you get that stone? Karen must have left it for you. There's an engraving. Keeper of the Serpent's Eye. Wonder what that could mean. Okay, Grand Hawk Fawn. Hawk Fawn. Kibbles. He doesn't even remember the family pet. Alright. Serpent's Eye. Perhaps the priests of Moon upon Foss know what it means. Far wiser than I. Okay, okay, we're finally embarking on this journey. Okay, the blue beetles are bad news. Okay. Okay, let's run away. These are some heavy-duty beetles. Northeast, Yarra Farm. Southwest, Moon upon Foss. East, Winter Shoal. I don't want to go up against the bat yet. The color's starting to change. Found lesser ruins. Tempting, but let's first get set up with skills and stuff. Oh wait, we can do some hunting. A badger? Badger is not in the mood to fight. I will not stop badgering you, Badger. Badger meat. You can also get plants this way. And they're supposed to be like things they indicated, but I don't know what they're talking about. Hedgehog fleas. Well, isn't he a little Sonic? Southwest. Alright. Bat, get out my way. Okay. Poisil, Poisil, Poisil. Okay, the bats aren't that tough, so let's get some sweet, sweet bat meat. Although they're good at dodging. Something, something Batman joke. Okay, Arodus, Yarrow. Okay, so we go directly west. Wait, what's this? Herb. Oh, okay, that's what I meant. Let me first hunt animals for meat and pelt. You're not Sonic the Hedgehog. Is there gonna be some sort of differentiation? Okay. Grass. We picked up black roots. Will there only be one of those here? I mean, like, how much is the badger? Okay, that's just a scrap of fur, like 20 gold pieces. So, like, it might not be... 20 gold might not be that much money. Like, seriously, might not be that much money if you can grind it out that easily. Although the herbs might be that valuable. Moldy hedgehog meat decayed. Okay, wait. Badger, where is the moldy meat? I'll eat the moldy meat. Probably better if we actually cooked it, but yeah. Waste won't not. You eat the hedgehog meat. Eat the badger meat. Okay. I don't know where the moldy one is. Maybe you toss meat when it gets moldy. Because you don't really do it for the bright fruit. Bright fruit you can still eat a little bit, it's just not as worth as much. I mean, this is a real game for people to like relax to, like we want something that you don't have to think much about. Like kind of like Sanctuary RPG in that sense. Or something like we're just on and on and on. There's a jetty here. Right, wild yell for your ship if you own one. I do not own a ship. There is something special around here. Towns are considered safe havens, so the use of weapons is prohibited. However, if you really want to fight, you can use F to turn off safety mode, which will allow you to be as violent as you wish. Hey stranger, I'm Kara, welcome to Moon upon Foss. That's me. Are you here for the markets or the street of the gods? Yes, this is the city of balance. Balance is important, yes. Balance is everything. Without balance, there is chaos. Chaos? That's the state Caldera was in before the 5 moons appeared. I've no desire to return to that. Darkness, madness, despair. No, thank you. Moons. You know, we have 1 moon per god. Everyone knows that. Oh, you're dreamless. Now understand. We get a lot of you through here. You've come to petition, of course. Oh, there are just a few steps to the north. The city has the very best of everything. Well, the old Archon is getting on a bit. Good for you. We should talk to the priests about that. They are in the street of the gods. It's a little way to the east. Watch out, though, the priest will talk your ear off. Aristella? I swear the amber is getting worse, but nobody wants to hear that. That way from amber, nasty things live there that can only be seen when you're mad. At least you can't talk to everyone. Okay, at least they Don't make it so you can do this for every single person. They just give directions. Weaponsmith. I could use a weapon. Okay, wait. Let's first go to the weapon of the Street of the Gods. Maybe that will give you some starter gear or something. Occultist. I didn't even think about, you know, different classes or anything. Street of the Gods. Some topics are hidden and do not auto-complete because they have not come up in conversation. For example, here you should specifically ask about the Serpent's Eye. Try it now by typing it in. There. Okay, before we go into path. Of which god do you dream? Or are you dreamless? Street of Gods, each stall here is dedicated to one of the 5. I assume that is why you're here. Indeed, you should speak to the other priests. They'll be happy to find a willing ear. Dreamless. Oh. Were not a dream, I still come. And if not, a life of balance is noble. Here I have a gift for you. Devotional Tear. It may guide you. You have received a devotional tier. These can be used from your inventory to grant you a favor with the gods and access to new gifts. If you want more information on the deities, go to the god screen by pressing G, or press the escape and navigate to it in the top menu. So I guess this is like you probably use that for a skill point or something like that. Indeed, my job is to remain neutral and support the will of our Archon. It is a devotional tier. They are precious. They are wept by those who give their life for their god. Devote a tier to a god and you will be blessed. Divine gifts are not only for dreamers. We may all benefit from their power. The gods will be patient while you make up your mind. Dreamless or not. Ah yes, the other priests bicker and squabble. It achieves nothing. Neutrality allows us to see the world with broader vision. Archon Elwood is still wise despite their many years of service. Without their wisdom, Caldera would fall to chaos. We're free to worship however we choose, but only we dreamless may become Archon, the embodiment of balance. Archons uphold the city's neutrality and thus peace and prosperity across all Caldera. It is the noblest of callings. Archon has given us 50 years of service. But now it is time for a successor to appear. Those who wish to become the Archon successor must collect the 5 relics and bring them here. I guess that's our quest. Steadfast Hand, Dulcing Eye, the Trickster's Mask, the Pale Heart, and finally the Crimson Handle. 5 relics, 1 for each of the gods. Simple task, yes? Certainty breeds dogmatism. I jest. The whereabouts of each relic is a secret held by those who follow its god, and even that knowledge is merely the first step. Perhaps you should ask the other priests about their relic. Path to become an Archon is quite straightforward. One merely needs to collect all 5 of the god's relics and bring them here. Our beloved land led by the moons of the 5. When the 5 appeared in the sky, there was endless dark. Can you imagine a land where no crops grow? A land with no light? This is why we give thanks to the 5. Dream or no dream, it is their power that grants us light. Sir, Servant's Eye, I'm afraid it is not familiar, but then I've not been here for very long. Perhaps you should look for my predecessor. Yes, their name was Nevin. I'm afraid they became quite adult some time ago, and now reside as a shell in the ruined quarter. If you see them, speak their name. It may help. It is in the northwest of the city. Northwest. Good luck on your search. It's terrible to see those who are great lose their minds, but it happens. What can one do? Remember, the priest of balance told you to ask priests about the relic. Type that in now. Check your notes regularly for conversation subject hints. Okay, well, I'm not gonna talk to them yet. I'm gonna go find Nevin. Maybe we should try and use the devotional tier. Okay, let us see how that works. Gods, strength, perception, allowing better ranged weapons and herb yields, gifts focus on transference of energy for blood, adherence or quality called expert in potion creation, trap detection, sight, range and accuracy, witchcraft, blood falls and food, or food and potion brewing costs are halved, taboos, gluttony, eating anything other than blood. Ugh. Devotional tasks? Oh, okay. Okay, so you need these things to get extra devotional things. If we dedicate ourselves to one of these, we would get extra bonuses. So, okay. Boon Rage. Boy still regenerates when engaged and grants frenzy at 0. Now we're just exiting a location while targeted. Okay, that could be my taboo. Okay, that limits us in weapons. Paradis. More magical weapons, gifts focus on repair and use of ancient Tabaroon artifacts. You can't use potions or ointments. That's unpleasant, taboo. Okay. I'm not going to speak to them yet. Okay, this looked like it could be the ruined quarter. Okay, you destroyed someone's grave. There's an opening in the wall. You sense a secret door nearby. The book on the shelf describes the methods used to harvest emberling oil from the trash. Vicious eel-like creatures living deep in the Calderian Sea. Is there some sort of secret here? At least I tell you, you know, the hidden doors are detected. Nevin? You are Nevin. Nevin, I was he. In better days. Before I knew. Aye, too much. More than a person can hold. I wish I did not. Not all truth should see the light. This world is wrong. They alter our minds. They make us docile. Even the serpents cannot stop them. The serpent's eye. Doomed. But you bear their endlets, so perhaps there is hope. I was the priest of balance. But yes, here, this was my city too. They asked me to join them. A farmer, a thief, and a hunter. Were there more? They knew they had suspicions. The moons. Not all is good in this world. From Herodes, sick of the life. They got him in the marshes. I cannot speak of him. Not while their moons are in the sky. The day will hear, and I shall be gone too. Are there truly 5? Are you so sure? Ha! Roche is still alive, and Roche knows. The last of the serpents. Partius, his name is Partius, okay. Partius Roche should be long dead, but that is not true. Roche knows the truth. Seek them deep in the amber. Take a place where the amber does not move with the wind. I know Roche lives even now. I've seen them in my dreams. Those in Barrowland know of him. Aha, a god to those living in the canyons. Ask him of there. And shall too? Oh, that is why you have the stone. Poor thing. Killed by the Sleven in the forests. Fool. All should beware of that beast. Yes, we got ourselves so. Such hubris. Or did I not type it right? Silence. Okay. Bedroll. There's a secret door nearby. Oh, okay, we got some cash for that. Remember, anyone watching, this game is free to claim. Anytime you want to claim it. Also, 12 is better than 6. It's still free to claim until tomorrow on Steam. Oh dear, I'm afraid you must have the wrong place. You do not seem entertaining. You're probably better off elsewhere. Can you juggle, dance, sing, look fabulous? Or perhaps you have wit? The wit of we harlequins is legendary, or at least amusing. Our tongues are barbed, as are our blades. My face is painted for the gods. All I can sing all 12 verses of the Almara. But then I doubt you've even heard of it. Okay, I'm gonna buy a weapon and we're gonna go to that ruin, you know, just so that it's a bit less talky. Okay, let us see, character screen, gods, magical DPS. Okay, let's see what I can actually afford and decide based on that. Buy. Okay, everything here is expensive. Burn it to clear curses from this deity and shift Moonface to the hunting moon. There's a lot of complex mechanics I know nothing about yet. Close. Bye. Alright, okay, now maybe we can use something. Strength required 5. You don't need any strength for this, but you need 5 for a cutlass. Okay, those, let us see, devotional tier. Okay, offer, Great Forest Wolf, you shatter devotional tier. You now have more devotion to Great Forest Wolf. Increase your statistics. You can ask G. Okay. Each devotion you spend will give you a gift and also raise one statistic by 5. Okay, then for 1+, you have 1+. Reduce yourself to near death, but become invulnerable for a period in the process. In addition, if you're dedicated to the wolf, you gain frenzy buff, multiplying your melee damage to 150. Okay, now I think I have better stats. Okay, let us sell off the stuff I have. Potion of healing, vial of blood, perhaps a chitin, scraps of fur. Alright, then let us buy the cutlass. With a short sword more powerful. More powerful, less attack, same attack time, same everything else. Let's go and splurge on this short sword. Very expensive short sword. Okay, items. Short sword. Wield. Alright. How much gold do we have left? where is he at? Let's just go to that ruin I saw to finish the stream off. Oh, okay, let's test out our new fighting prowess against these bats. Okay, we wrecked these bats. We batted them away, did it? Whatever is this thing? Needle construct. Engineer. Huh. Boy is broken. Okay. This block tank thing we have to be careful of. Oh. Oh, okay. Do we have a healing item? We don't have a healing item. Okay, we do, but you know it's not gonna be enough. Okay. Okay. So we shouldn't go that extreme. Not yet. Let's see this guy. This is the dungeon. Oh, the chains make noise. White lava. I've spotted. Forgotten. We are now oily. Throw a rock at this one. Okay, cool. Flame causes direct damage. Okay, so it was enough because we already were oily. Okay, it's not enough, it's not enough. Okay, we're gonna burn to death. We're gonna burn to death. Time rewinds. Once again, you find yourself contemplating the entrance to this foul place. Remember, it does have a permadeath mode, which seems quite extreme. Already dead, already dead. I see someone's joining the YouTube side. Welcome. Having a rough time with this game. Are they an enemy or probably an enemy? I mean, but what do I expect? I just bought a short sword and went into this dark cave. Blindness reduces your sight distance and makes identifying creatures impossible. fire again. Okay, just kill me. I'll find an easier place to play. Okay. Once you find it, there is kindling in the neighboring area. Once you find the precise location, press enter to zoom into the area. Kindling is a useful resource that will allow you to use your campfire kit and regain lost health. Like, you know, do all that for some wood. Okay. Already talked to her. Maybe we can find a more, you know, forgiving quest somewhere. Ever wish you had a ship? I do. A mate of mine was sailing along the coast just southwest of here. Saw a cave in the mountains. Southwest, okay. Can't reach it by land though. I tried, no use. Mountains and rocky cliffs all the way around. We now know the whereabouts of the sea cave. The Arkan's Heart. Now guard quarters. Very small guards quarters. Tiny army resides in this castle. Okay, maybe I should just talk to these priests and hopefully it will be worth it. Are interested in Lords of Dust. This was Rune. Those who ruled this world before the Cataclysm, but their genius could not save them. Okay, they don't give you quests. Okay, they don't give you quests. Oh wait, relics. Steadfast hand. You become Oracle then. Oh, I approve. But Sally, I cannot aid you in this. Aid. Tradition requires that those seeking the hand must first follow the road northeast to Winter Shoal. Winter Shoal. Our home deep within Wolfwood. Indeed, and his namesake will test your strength. It's considered an honor. The town itself is east, but the mountains force a winding path. Okay. Winter Shoal. So should we just go east? What is this? Question mark. These bats hate my short sword. The other thing should be here somewhere. Okay, there's prey is here. Something with a bit more of an appetite for destruction and fighting back. It's a boar. It's... Come here. Boar meat. You shouldn't eat someone just because they're boring. Eat the meat. Eat. Everything that takes me out every time. Moldy pork. Rot weakens you, reducing the amount of damage you can do. Which is bad because it's raining and rot won't go away while it's raining, so. I'll skip the herbs for now. Okay, this is the wrong... It's to the northeast, it said. Berry? I picked up berries. Go through the amber. Oh! Okay, I went mad in the amber. Nothing is what it seems. The enemy is called Jam Jar. The lesser known member of the Binks family. Everything is even more trippy than it usually is. There's another jam jar. Jam jar Binks. Okay, at least we got some cash, finally. I don't have to kill everything. I think this game doesn't have experience per se, you know, as those devotional tears. I'm not gonna run away from these bats. Seriously, this is a great game for someone like with low NPC, like can't really afford game as such. Like it's free, you know, especially like a child who may be a bit more inclined stereotypically to just continue to grind through this thing. What? What is happening? Okay, maybe if we kill the leader. No! Okay, it ran away. Okay, kill me, kill me. That is so random to have such a high-end enemy. Like, well, not necessarily high-end, but so many of them. Aria root. Wait. Try it again. Okay, let's skip everything, just go to where I'm supposed to go. Run. We're coming up on the end of the stream, about 10 minutes left. Thank everyone for joining. Remember, 12 is better than 6 is free to claim on Steam until tomorrow. As is this game. This game is free forever. You can wait around to get it. We've learned question marks are bad news. Although sometimes we can make a go of it. Alright. That wasn't bad. Can we make it to Winter Shoal? With its wolf noises. Lesser ruins. Okay, let's kill a real wolf. Okay, poise broken. Although that's not... I think that's actually a less powerful wolf if we only get scraps of fur from it. At least they attack the badgers for me, which is nice. Badger meat. So we made it to the next town. Within, you know, the stream length. You completed the devotional task. Visit the wolf's hometown. Your actions please the great forest wolf. Reward to devotion. Okay, cool. Gods. what would that do? Corpses in the chosen area are consumed by fire, leaving behind hallowed ground. Standing on hallowed ground guarantees that strikes will never miss, as well as granting a bonus to all damage. Leap to a free spot and smash the ground upon landing, damaging both friends and foes in the immediate vicinity. Throw your main weapon at a specific target. A slight flick of the wrist ensures that the weapon returns to one's hand after completing the journey. Slam enemies back, forcing them into solid objects, causes damage that scales based on the difference between your strength and the target's. The stronger you are compared to the foe, the further you push them back. What is this one? You now have several gifts. You can reduce the cost of using them by 50% if you dedicate yourself to the god who gave you the gift. You can do this by clicking the god symbol to the far left of the screen and agreeing to the god's rules. While you change the gods at any time, it will make your current god's gift unusable. Okay, wait. So we can assign a key. 1. Alright, slam. 2. Okay, these are friendly wolves. I mean, this is a fairly good place to end the stream. Let's check around. Banner, weaponsmith. They're not inside, they're all outside doing their craft. I mean, only a real weaponsmith can keep the fire going in the rain. Right, what kind of weapons do you have? High-end, expensive stuff. What are the other devotional tasks? Yeah. Find a legendary sword, axe, or club. Successfully hunt 5 deer. Defeat 200 enemies. Defeat a relic guardian. Gain the steadfast hand. All of these things eventually will be done anyway, but it's gonna take a while. Their privacy is just behind the tree. Grocer. No, you're grocer. That's delicious horse meat. Why is it so expensive? The jump from badger to horse meat is unreal. 21 guineas? I see someone joined us for this free game stream. We're almost done. I will continue for a little bit more, but there isn't that much more we can do, and well, I'll continue for like 10 minutes. Aria, relics. No, you're dreamless. Dreamless. We don't get many of your kind here. How may I be of assistance? But we have little our weapons and pride. And very little pride these days. It's a pitiful situation. Okay, maybe we can get a quest and start that. Our duty is to point petitioners towards our relics so that they may walk the path to become a new Archon. But the relic's protector is mad and our weapons are useless against it. A steadfast hand and our token from the Great Wolf. It is a symbol of might and forces held within the garden. At least until the next Archon claims it. The Garden of Lorelei, it is to the north. But Sleeven's madness makes entry impossible. The way is closed while the beast lives. So even though the garden is not far, it is beyond anyone's reach. Sleeven is the grim beast. The creature has taken many a life in recent days. Now we keep well away from its hunting grounds. Sleven? Ah, do not speak that name. Our pride is already in tatters without such reminders. That is our guardians, that our own guardians should lay us so low. As a glance from Sleven opens the garden's gates. But the beast now keeps a distance and rages deep in the forest. Although I suppose there is another way. Another way? You could use Sleven's head to enter the garden. It sounds like madness, does it not? Yes, the creature is blessed and cannot be harmed by normal means. Perhaps others around here know more than I. I know Orpheus has a lot of opinions on the matter. Okay, maybe we should talk to them too. Not far. In the grounds. Keep well away. Something about the garden drove Sleven mad. The beast began as a simple guardian, but the centuries have twisted its mind. The poor thing is quite mad now and wanders the forest far from the gardens. Okay. Now we know where to go. We need to find Orpheus, though. There probably will be new information. We need to some special weaponry or something we need to talk about. Okay, no. Occultist. Liren. Where is Orpheus? Nuriel. Pub. A pub where, it rains on you while you sleep. Janeth Jackson. There. Okay, you can hire a sellsword. Okay, wait, maybe we can ask them where Orpheus actually is. Okay, no. Terminal. Therian. Pina. Maybe the weaponsmith? No. Okay, there you are, Orpheus. I don't know how we can call ourselves warriors. It's a disgrace. We have a rogue guardian out in the woods. None will even attempt to take it down. Aye, Sleven. The stories say that Sleven cannot be harmed by another. And nobody understands the loophole. Imbeciles. If they knew their history, they would know the answer. It's obvious. Sleven lost a tooth many years ago. Paradin the smith took it and fashioned it into a weapon. Last the fool fell in with pirates some time ago. I will kill the beast, I am certain. Sleven may not be harmed by another, but what about Sleven himself? Of themselves, see? Pirates. Just want to check this again. Okay. Pirates? Yes, pirates. Aye. Rumors were they tried holing up in an old cave on the coast near the Henge. Not a peep been heard from them since. There's a cave down there, bad place. Rumors of dead things lurking in the dark. Typical of Kyriden to ignore that, really. I'm too old to go gallivanting around Caldera. Nobody else seems to have the gumption to do what he's doing. Find the cave. Find a tooth, kill Sleven. Once that's done, maybe we'll be worthy of the wolf's blessing. Ah, bad chance. Maybe if we type in cave, it will tell us where to go. Okay, no. Alright, Sleven. Opinion. I think Sleven's probably okay. Leave this area. Map. I don't have a ship. Do I need ship to go to those pirates? Some sort of hedge maze. That's the same symbol we saw in the other town. I guess you need that god's blessing to open those. Their devotion. My letter S is carved into the wall. Like S for Sleven or something. Oh, not gold. I was thinking about the hole. Nasty place. Oh, it's this place in the mountains. Here. Okay, maybe then the stream off. I'll go to the hole for a bit. I fought man and beast alike without fear, but that place, may as well just stick a sword in your neighbors and be done. In this area, map. Okay. Okay, maybe we could check out the hold first. Maybe, I mean, it's on a coast. Maybe this is where we get that sword. I don't want to get the mushroom rot. Come, Skelly. I refuse to be taken in by you. Okay, so these enemies are strong, but they seem manageable. And just look, as I say that, as I open the sarcophagus. Okay, I thought something was gonna come out. That thing is fast. Like moves 2 squares a turn. Oh, it seems though do some of these. Oh, sometimes the skellies do. If you were an R&B star, you would be R. Skelly. Strange pun to just arbitrarily throw in there. But I stand by it. Okay, cool. Finally, we have a Rosetta. That was a bit of a risk, but you know, it paid off. Rosetta, activate. Strange Rod, Wand of Moonlight. Can we use this wand? Pale wand glowing with magical lumen energy. Bane to corpses and spirits animated by corpse light. So coincidentally, it's what we may need in this area. But, you know, we don't have an intelligence build, so maybe keep that in reserve for now. Okay, run from Skelly. At least he activated the trap for us. Wait. Oh, what? Okay, either we run or we stare around this skeleton. I mean, he has like an auto bow. Oh, bolt, so probably a crossbow, so I guess it could be. Okay, throw rocks at it. Throw rocks. Okay, do we actually have any healing items? Okay, yes we do. We do. Drink. Torpid slows down everything you do, giving enemies more time to react. Am I torpid because I eat things? Like, okay, I got rot because I ate something moldy. Okay, the poise is recharged. Let's go back and battle. When is the torpid gonna wear off? Spot a cloud of spores gas trap. You hear echoes of a rotten song, so some new enemy has come to the area. Okay, at least the torpid is, you know, gone. A secret door. I'm rotting a bit. Maybe I can, like, wash it off. Irritating how many mushrooms are in this vicinity. Run. Gain poise. Wait. What? He jumped past me and sliced to the side. Oh no, wait. Something's shooting at me. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna die. Okay, let's go to a different place. Hopefully this other place isn't as dangerous. Let's do some standard wolf hunting. He pelt that, it's right here. That's fine. I don't want to go into the amber. What is this thing? It can teleport. Strangely enough. Might as well get this hedgehog for good measure. Okay, where is that little hole? The hole. Can I survive? Okay. You know, I took the risk. Remember though, if you think this looks so easy, there is a permadeath mode if you want to subject yourself to that. Is this the hole? Hopefully this is an easier dungeon. Chemical parts. Okay, I can handle these enemies. Really? I got into an amber trap. Everything is flashing. Jeez, now. I'll play for about 10 more minutes and then I'll call it a night. Thanks everyone for joining. Rashad especially for sending the messages. Remember, this game is free, as is. 12 is better than 6. If you want nice twin-stick shooter action in the Old West with a unique art style, although not everyone likes it. Like someone on Instagram commented, said it looks like like itch.io or something, like a game. Amber. Okay, most of my poise is lost. Is this thing real or not? Can I throw rocks at it? Critical hit. Potion of Madness. Wait, that thing was called Jacob. Potion of Madness. A swirling, iridescent potion that tastes like something from the Tatter's fairground, and allegedly created by exposing alcohol to amber. Its effects induce madness and are at least partially entertaining. I don't know why you would purposely make yourself mad in this game. It seems like it's only like a hindrance. No! Come on, water. I don't think water is strong enough. Fly. Okay, alright. We're not on fire anymore. But we are still slightly, you know, ambered. You're a distant whoosh of flame. Your food level's under 50%. Hunger reduces your poise regeneration speed. At 0% food, you will no longer regenerate poise. Food can be found by hunting, looting dead enemies, exploring dungeons, or purchase from traders. Of course, if you are dedicated to the lady, you will need to find blood instead. Though most food rots over time, so don't hoard it. Let's eat some food. Moldy hedgehog meat. I'm really rotting because of that. Okay, let me just eat everything I can while I'm rotting. Berries. Jog meat. Okay, get more of the boys. Maybe heal ourselves with that potion. Almost just drank the potion of madness. An anvil. Bat, come to me. We're sticky. Moldy fruit. Got an unknown device again. Something in the shadows is immune to rot. How good for them. Okay, good. They pushed me at the right time to regain my poise. I forgot I actually have powers I can use. Okay. Okay, unless there's something wrong that they can be pushed into, that won't necessarily be helpful. Although I could push them away to build poise. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh, good, it does. It's not that effective though. Okay, let's push them away. Alright. Little jaunty jump. Yeah. Another warlord. Okay, it can be a bit of a lifesaver, I suppose. I wasted that by accidentally clicking the wrong direction. Quiet mode. Go through the webbing. Okay. I don't want to go through Amber again, but we may have to. I mean, there's like 10 minutes left of the stream, so let's... Why not? Giraffe hits you. Yeah, let's just explore a bit, see what's out here. What are these? Walding Weaver. I mean, that guy just said yeet. They can run away though. How do we camp out? I want to see if maybe that helps. Kindling. Oh, you need a camping kit. Oh, you need to be in the location to use it. Okay. Camping kit. Requires 9 kindling. You even need to scavenge for like twigs. Okay, just for fun, let's go into those weird cultists. I'll just take your treasure and run. Okay, no, I'm gonna die. I mean, if you play the mode that has permadeath, you really have to be focused. Lesser ruins. Do those things stay on the map? Ah, yes. Good, good. It's a bit really extreme if you have to find them again. I found not sure what I found. What? A bandage. Okay, that's good. Although that's for bleeding, not healing, I'm guessing. Item. Maybe I can throw this guy with a rock. Okay, cool. Bandage. Use to staunch bleeding, but not actually heal yourself. I don't want to fight. Let's fight some bats. And my status problems are mean that I'm dying to this mildest enemy. Okay, but I think this is probably a good place to call it. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. I really appreciate it, especially for the messages. Anyone else who may have watched on Twitch or on YouTube, please remember that this game is free. You can claim it anytime you want. It seems like a grinder's dream, honestly. Well, not completely. There's no experience, but there's like a lot to do. You can grind for gear. You know, it's fun. It's fun if you're into that sort of thing. Also, the color scheme is very trippy. Yes. Also remember that short is out. About 12 is better than 6. The Western twin-stick shooter with like a ballpoint pen and drawn style. You know, a Western shoot a lot of people, quite bloody. You know, it's fun all time. kept me busy for about 8 hours before I completed it. Just be aware, they do have a lot of prejudice in that game, so you might see some unpleasant text. And I think that's it. Also, if you're interested in a free game, a free typing game, I will play next week Sunday. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance, the typing game spin-off of Bolt Gun. That is free. It's more of an ad for Bolt Gun too, so it's not like a massive thing, but they added like 3 new levels to it. So, hey, free is free. Join me if you want to see how that goes. Also, on Saturday and Sunday, I will be playing Northern Journey. Retro graphics indie game, doing quite well, overwhelmingly positive reviews. Set in a very weird Norway-inspired world. As you can tell by the thumbnails, that is already scheduled if you want to click notify. Yeah, kind of weird as an FPS, like a very slow sling weapon was the first one we got. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, if you like my content, please like and subscribe, but no pressure on Grapple you even watched. Maybe click dislike if you disliked it. So, I have